The vast emptiness of space stretched endlessly, a silent canvas dotted with distant suns. Among these stars, a single human warship, the Black Horizon, moved with determined precision. It had been dispatched to monitor an uncharted sector where reports hinted at unusual energy readings. The crew aboard knew the stakes were high, yet no one had anticipated the scale of what awaited them. Commander Ryland stood on the bridge, eyes scanning the endless void. His crew, a mix of veterans and fresh recruits, moved with practiced efficiency. Each console blinked with data, signals from distant sensors vibrating faintly through the hull. The hum of the engines was the only sound that broke the tense silence. A flicker on the main screen drew Ryland's attention. It was subtle at first, a minor fluctuation in sensor readings. Then, suddenly, the readings spiked, overwhelming the ship's monitors with a cascade of unfamiliar energy signatures. Lieutenant Mara, ship's tactical officer, leaned forward. "Commander, multiple contacts appearing on long-range sensors. They're approaching fast, and their numbers are massive." Alan's jaw tightened. "Estimate." Mara's fingers danced across her console. "Too many to count accurately, but we're talking hundreds, possibly thousands." The Black Horizon's hull vibrated as the alien fleet came into view. Massive vessels, unlike anything humans had ever encountered. They were angular, dark as the void itself, radiating an oppressive aura. Despite the Black Horizon's impressive firepower, it felt small and fragile against the swarm that now surrounded it. Ryland took a deep breath. "All hands, prepare for engagement. Activate defensive protocols and launch reconnaissance drones. We need eyes in every direction." The bridge erupted with activity, the crew moving swiftly under pressure. Drones deployed into space, relaying images back to the ship. The alien fleet moved with synchronized precision, each vessel acting as part of a single, terrifying organism. They did not communicate in a way humans understood, yet their coordination was flawless, their intent unmistakable. Mara's voice cut through the tension. "Commander, they're locking onto us." "Energy readings suggest they're preparing for an initial strike," Ryland nodded. "Hold steady. Wait for them to make the first move. We'll exploit any weakness." The first attack arrived without warning. Beams of searing light tore through the vacuum, striking the Black Horizon's shields. The ship shuddered violently, alarms blaring across the bridge. Smoke hissed from damaged circuits, and the lights flickered. The crew fought to maintain control, coordinating evasive maneuvers while returning fire with precision lasers and missile volleys. Despite their efforts, the aliens advanced relentlessly, overwhelming each defensive measure. The Black Horizon's shields fluctuated, bending under sustained assault. Ryland watched as a massive alien vessel closed in, its form cutting through the darkness like a blade. The ship fired with destructive intent, but the humans responded with ingenuity. Small high-speed drones darted into the enemy's path, detonating charges that disrupted their formation. Ryland felt a surge of pride. Even in the face of near-certain defeat, his crew refused to yield. Every crew member moved with clarity, their training and resolve a stark contrast to the alien efficiency. It was raw human determination against a machine-like precision. The battle escalated further. The Black Horizon launched its own counterstrike, firing plasma arrays and missile pods. Explosions lit the void as alien vessels were damaged, some breaking apart in violent bursts. The humans were outnumbered, but each victory was hard-won. Each maneuver a testament to their skill and courage. In the command chamber, Ryland's mind raced. Their current tactics would only last so long. The alien fleet adapted quickly, countering human maneuvers with terrifying efficiency. He knew they needed a decisive move, something unexpected. Suggestions? He asked the senior officers. Mara's eyes narrowed. "We could try a feigned retreat. Draw them into a narrow corridor near the asteroid field. Their coordination might falter in a constrained space." Ellen considered it. "It's risky, but it may be our only chance to turn the tide." Orders were given, engines thrumming as the Black Horizon began a careful withdrawal, baiting the alien fleet toward the jagged asteroid belt nearby. The aliens pursued relentlessly, their formations still impressively coordinated, but but slightly stretched by the maneuver. As the ship navigated the field, debris and rock formations provided cover, forcing the alien vessels to adjust their paths. Missiles and plasma shots struck asteroids, causing cascading explosions that scattered parts of the fleet. The Black Horizon used the chaos, weaving between rocks and striking at weakened enemies with precise bursts. Yet even as the humans gained a temporary advantage, the sheer scale of the alien force made victory seem distant. Rylan watched his crew push forward, their faces lit by the glow of their instruments and the occasional flare of distant explosions. Each of them carried a single, unspoken truth. Survival required courage, and courage alone might be the edge they needed. The battle dragged on, hours passing like minutes. Communications with nearby human outposts were jammed by alien interference, leaving the Black Horizon isolated. Yet in the quiet moments between attacks, Rylan observed something remarkable. The aliens, despite their overwhelming strength, reacted to human unpredictability. Small maneuvers, rapid decisions, even moments of audacious risk seemed to throw them off balance. It was not brute strength that gave humans an edge, but ingenuity, adaptability, the refusal to submit to fear. Rylan made a decision. All available firepower to the forward arrays. Focus on the largest vessels. Aim for their engines and command modules. We may not destroy them all, but we can slow their advance. The crew obeyed, firing with precision born of desperation and skill. Beams lanced through the darkness, striking vital points on the alien ships. One vessel exploded in a brilliant burst, its companions forced to maneuver around the wreckage. Another followed, and another. The Black Horizon's tactics began to yield results, creating pockets of chaos within the alien fleet. Amid the battle, a young crew member named Terran handled a damaged console, rerouting power to failing systems. Sparks flew around him, yet he worked without hesitation, embodying the human spirit Rylan admired so deeply. "We can do this," Terran said, voice steady, despite the danger. Rylan smiled grimly. "We already are." The aliens regrouped, their formation tightening once more. They had underestimated humans, and they would not make that mistake again. Rylan realized this battle was far from over. The Black Horizon was battered, its hull scarred, yet it remained operational. And so did the human spirit within its walls. With careful planning, precise strikes, and unyielding courage, the crew continued their fight. They exploited weaknesses, adapted to new threats, and refused to surrender. Each crew member understood the stakes, the importance of every decision, and the value of trust in one another. As the battle reached its climax, the Black Horizon launched a daring maneuver. It dove through a narrow canyon of asteroids, disappearing from the main battlefield for a moment. When it re-emerged, it struck the heart of the alien formation with concentrated fire. Causing a chain reaction of destruction, the alien fleet, though still formidable, began to retreat. Their movements were slower, more cautious. Rylan knew this was not total victory, but it was survival, and in space. Survival often meant everything. The Black Horizon limped through the void, its crew exhausted, yet unbroken. They had faced an overwhelming force and endured. Each human aboard had proven that courage, ingenuity, determination could challenge even the most advanced adversaries. In the quiet aftermath, Rylan gazed out at the stars. The vast emptiness no longer seemed intimidating. It was a proving ground, a place where humans had shown their strength. The battle had been fierce, the losses heavy, yet hope remained. Mara approached him, her expression a mixture of relief and pride. "We held them off," Rylan nodded. "We did more than that. We proved we can stand against anything, no matter how vast or powerful." As the Black Horizon set course for home, the distant stars seemed to shine brighter. Humanity had survived, and in surviving, they had made their mark among the stars. The universe was vast, and challenges awaited. But one truth remained clear. Humans would fight, adapt, and endure, no matter the odds. And so, the Black Horizon sailed on, a symbol of resilience, courage, and the unyielding spirit of humanity, ready to face whatever lay beyond the next horizon.